Okay, hello. This is the first time ever podcast. I guess it's a podcast of how to draw step by step with me. Um, and this is especially for the Parks children who are probably disappointed because I was supposed to be teaching them an art class today, and some of them are sick, some are maybe gonna get sick, so they couldn't come hang out with the old people. So I'm gonna do it really fast because I have to leave in half an hour. So here's my drawing board. I hope that you can see this. I'm going to do step by step, but because this is a video, hopefully you will be able to hit pause and draw the section, and then hit play, because I'm going to go through it quickly and you may need to slow it down until each of you gets it drawn. So first we're going to do the rocking chair. Remember, I think I showed it to your mom, the model is in the car, so I can't show you what it's going to look like at the end until we finish it. But it's an old person rocking in a rocking chair because I believe this month is Senior Citizen Month, or maybe Old People Month, something like that. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is the rocking chair. So we're going to do a long oval for the back of the rocking chair, all right? Then we're going to do another long oval that points a little bit upwards for the front of the rocking chair, okay? Then we do a rectangle here, pointing that way, a rectangle here, pointing that way, okay? Remember, you can pause this at any time to catch up. Then we're going to do a smile. That's the rocker. And then we're going to make kind of a banana out of it. We connect, get a little bit fatter in the middle, get skinny again, and connect back up there. Okay? I can tell already I'm probably going to run out of room for the person's legs, but we'll do our best. We're going to do his back now. This is his back. A rectangle. Okay? A little rectangle for the neck. Circle for the head. Nose is a little triangle. Give him a smile. All right? A pie shaped for the side of the eye. A C for the ear. Got that? And then the hair, since it's Old People Month, you're gonna just probably give them short hair. Okay, hips, an oval. The thigh, rectangle. Knee, circle. Bottom of leg, rectangle. If I had room for the foot, it would be a triangle. So we'll point her toes down. She's a ballerina. Okay? Arm starts up here, another rectangle. Shoulder bends, elbow bends, and another rectangle. Hand this is the only tough shape, a trapezoid. If you don't know a trapezoid, you can just do a rectangle. Let's give her, we'll do half circles for her knuckles, 4 of them. And we'll give her another trapezoid for a cup of coffee, because old people drink a lot of coffee. And then a handle is a C. Pretty cool, huh? Okay? That's the person. That's the basic thing. Then you'll go and you'll outline darker, and only the outline though, not those inside lines that we made. Okay, so I'm going to only outline the outer edge, and I'm doing that because that makes me know which lines I need to erase. So I'm outlining it so that you'll know what to erase, especially inside her. Okay, so I'm just outlining her outline. Okay, so now all of these this can be the wrist at the edge of her, that's her shirt. So these lines up here you're going to erase in between the head and the neck. You're going to erase the inside lines of her outline. And I can't do that because I drew it with magic marker. But once you do that, you'll have a pretty good looking person, okay? So that's how to draw the person. Now, once you get her drawn, and you should draw with regular pencil because it's much easier to erase, and it's a pretty good looking person, right? Our background is going to be fun, and I don't have time to show you that, but I can explain it, and your mom can help you because it's really not that hard. The first thing you're going to do is color her in any way you want. Any way you want to color in your rocking chair, any colors you want using your colored pencil. Then, for the watercolor part, that's really fun. It's called abstract, which means it's not going to be realistic. It's just going to be different colors. So you decide what colors you want. Choose colors that work well together. And what you do is you take a brush, plain water, and you fill in the background area. Make sure that your brush doesn't paint over the pictures that the picture you've colored in, because watercolor will go over colored pencil and it'll get rid of all of the hard work that you've done. So everywhere where it's background, paint with a brush with just water. And then take the colors that you want in your watercolor, and I don't know what kind of watercolors you have, because it's different techniques depending on what you have. But let's say you have the tray type with the ovals of color. Put a few drops of water in each of those so that you've got a nice, it kind of soaks in, and then you've got really rich color. If you have the tube type of watercolors, then you squeeze out a little bit of that, of the different colors that you want, onto different, you can use a plate, a styrofoam plate or whatever, and you'll put a dot of each of the colors that you're going to be using, maybe pea-sized dot, and add water to each of those. And then what you do is when you put those colors, like you'll maybe take your brush, and remember this part is now all wet, they will blend together automatically, really pretty. And by the way, your paper should be flat on the table when you're doing this, because otherwise the watercolors will drip all over the place. So it's flat on the table. Remember, you've put plain, clear, clean water all around, not going over any of your drawing. And then with your whatever colors you want, like maybe I want green and purple are so beautiful near each other. I love, and yellow is another really pretty with green. So maybe I'll paint this section just in here, green. And then right near it, I'll paint some yellow and maybe some purple in here. And the colors will just bleed together. You may have to re-wet a section, and you may want to just wet one section at a time, because if it dries, the colors won't bleed into each other, and it's really pretty when watercolors start to bleed into each other. Once you have all the colors down that you want in your background, here is a really fun thing to do, and it's really fun to watch. Take salt, a shaker of salt, and you sprinkle the salt on your maybe just sections of your background, because you'll see what happens is the watercolor zips into the salt, and it makes really cool texture-y look on the watercolor. So it's just a really pretty effect using just plain old salt, and then you don't touch it. And you probably have to leave it for a couple of hours to dry, because you wait till it's completely dried, and then you shake off the salt. And you may have to even go in there and brush off the salt gently with a brush, or with a clean dry brush, or with your hand. But the watercolor has to be completely dry when you do that, or you'll mess it all up. So that is a very quick lesson, so that you can catch up with our class. I'm sorry that you all don't feel well, and I hope that this makes you feel a little bit better. God bless you all. Bye-bye.